So we got just a little dusting of snow last night. This morning we are out here. We're going to feed our critters. We had a nice neighbor down the road give us some overstock of Barred Rock roosters that we're going to butcher. Of course, we got our rabbits and Sylvie dog. Luella likes watching all the birds out here this morning. It's a cold morning out today, but we're going to get our animals taken. Oh yeah, a bunch of duck brothers and sisters. Those were probably geese, baby. Anyway, we're out going to get our critters fed this morning. Watered, take you on a little adventure with us maybe. We got some baby rabbits. Bad time of year to have baby rabbits, I guess. But it's just beautiful out this morning. I want to do some filming. I want to talk about working together today, right? So my deer hunting videos that you guys have seen, they're pretty rough. We were busy trying to get them deer killed, or trying to get the deer worked up and stuff, and wasn't really sure what all to say. And the deer killed. This morning I messed up. I should have filmed making breakfast, because I made some deer breakfast sausage, and it was good. It was really good. I didn't have all the ingredients, so I just kind of had to wing it, which is pretty common around here, right? But it was good. It was good stuff. But I really want to talk about working together. Melissa and I, we have to work together on this stuff, right? There are things that we traditionally do. So like traditionally, right, I get the firewood. Traditionally, I feed the animals, right? Traditionally, I mow the grass. Traditionally, Melissa does the laundry and does a lot of the cooking and does a lot of the cleaning and those kinds of things. Those are just kind of our wheelhouses, right? That's what we just kind of do. But we also, like myself, I like to cook, right? I enjoy cooking. And so usually at least one night a week, right, I try to cook dinner for us. And I cook breakfast almost every day, just so that my wife doesn't have to cook every meal. We've been trying to move into just eating twice a day. I need to eat less, and in my head, eating less food should be accomplished by only eating twice a day. I understand all you health nuts out there going, screaming, all right, eat little meals and all that stuff. Listen, when I eat, I like to eat. So I'm going to try to just eat twice a day, which I feel better doing that, right? We eat early, we eat old people dinner, right? We eat early, but no offense to any old people, but we do. We eat early, at dinner and a late breakfast and those kinds of things. But like, if she needs help, I need to step in and help, right? And it's not a bad thing to step in and help with laundry or dishes or taking care of the kids and trying to help with baths and all that good stuff. And when I need help, she steps in. And right now, I need some help. And so she is going to step in and take care of the firewood today. I was going to see a little reluctant to even share, right? So years ago, I used to have some trouble where my heart would get kind of out of rhythm, and it would start beating really fast, and I'd have some issues. And I would have what's probably best described as just an episode, right? And it would take me several days to kind of recoup from those little episodes. And I haven't had one in probably 6 or 7 years. And I had one the other day. So it was a pretty good one. I had to go to the hospital. I'm good. I'm fine. Nothing's wrong right now, right? I feel good. I'm just tired, wore out. And so we are going to work together today. So Luella come out to help me with the animals. And then after I get the animals fed, my wife wants to do the wood because I'm just a few days removed from. Then you're going to help Mama too, aren't you?
And I try to get the snow off of my boots.
You like playing in the little skiff of snow we got?
Yeah, you trying to get it off of my boots.
Yeah, we come out and Luella said, we just got a pinch of snow. But we got to work together, right? And so that's what we're doing today. She's going to carry in the firewood. I'm just a few days removed from going to the doctor there, or going to the hospital, and she does not want me doing it yet, and I understand, right? If I was her, I would be the same way. And so I am going to feed the animals at least, so get that done today. Check them all out. I got to get Sylvie some deer meat. We'll talk about that too. So, right, wrong, or indifferent, we feed our dog deer meat scraps, so all the trimmings and all that, we save that. For the most part. We got a freezer full of it now, so if I shot another deer like bow season, this late bow season, if I shot another deer, I probably wouldn't save the scraps unless I get them mostly fed out, just because I don't have room for them. We feed scraps back, and I'll show you guys that. I mix a little bit of dog food in with it, and our dog really seems to like it. And then we will kind of show you the rabbits and take you on a little tour this morning, show you the big roosters that I need to butcher. Hopefully we got water. Our hose looks like, I'm not sure. You should try to eat that snow. You're going to taste more glove than snow, sissy. So this morning we'll show you the rabbits and the chickens and the eggs and all that good stuff. Alright guys, come along with us. How's that snowy glove, sissy?
Yummy.
Yummy. I guarantee you she's tasting more glove than snow. Alright, so this morning a little bit of deer scrap soaked dog food for the Sylvie girl. See this barbed wire? See that stuff? We had to put that up because we should have named Sylvie Houdini. She's always finding ways out. Her nose is kind of scraped up because she tried to get out of the barbed wire, didn't you? Yeah. So, I know lots of people, right? Yes, I did just dump that on the ground. Let me explain why. Let me explain why I dumped the dog food right on the ground. Because I was good to her, and I put it in a nice food pail for her. Went to the store and bought some nice metal dog food pans. And the crazy dog would tip them things over and eat the dog food right off the ground. So I'm skipping a step, right? She just goes ahead and gets it right off the ground, right? Are you still eating that? You're gonna have fuzzies in your poop from licking your gloves, sissy. So anyway, we just skip a step with the dog. Alright guys, so I need to get some feed rounded up. I don't know that I got a good place to set you guys here. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we've got water. Seen a loop in the hose, so there's a good chance we're not going to have any water.
Yeah, I like that actually.
Good job.
That's my fingers. And it was so yummy.
Sounded like it come up to static pressure, which would mean there's too much frozen, yeah, ice. Too much frozen garden hose to get water. But we'll check it. Even let it run maybe for a little bit. Come on, sissy. Sylvie dog got out, got into our unburnt trash down the hill. We've got trash all over our yard that I need to get picked up. Oh. Nothing. Okay. You set the egg basket down and bring the wagon, and we'll fill the bowls up by the...
Here.
Yeah, just set it down by the buckets up there, baby. Bring the wagon down.
The wagon here?
Yep, bring the wagon down here, and we'll fill up bowls today for everybody. Okay?
How?
You'll see. Part of it. So my little automatic water feeder works great. It's over there beside the porch. See it? So my little automatic waterer works great when it's not 20 degrees outside. But 20 degrees, gotta do things a little different. See if we can move. So Luella gets to name our rabbits. This rabbit, whew, I'm gonna have to set you guys down. Sorry y'all, hang on. Old saying goes, buckle up, buttercup. You need some help? Okay, just a minute. Hold on, guys. There you go. Put old Sausage the rabbit on some new ground. Hang tight. I need to go help Luella. Did you guys go anywhere? Huh? Did you leave me? Are you still working? Just kidding. All right, guys. Let's get back to work. Careful. All right. So typically, no, don't lick that, it's nasty. Nah. Most kids get vaccines to keep them healthy. My kids lick rabbit water. Guess if she starts hopping around and digging holes, we'll get her checked. Don't quit that. Put that down. Crazy. Don't you parents be judging me either. You know your kids do some crazy stuff. So, our little automatic waterer, right? This bucket and some hoses that runs down, little nipples on them. Works great when it's not 20 degrees. However, it's 20 degrees today. So, we need to get them some bowls of water, give them some water, and watch them basically just tip them over. What happened? Huh, well, get up. Quit, don't be licking that ice. You turn into a rabbit. Good job. Hey, Jack. Alright, buddy. Butchie. Alright. That. I need to get Sylvie's water bowl. This is going to take me a minute, guys. I'll be back. Alright, so I'll tell you what we had to do this morning. We had to fill up some bowls of water for everybody. Knock the ice out of the chicken water. We used our little trusty wagon to go ahead and try to haul the water. We spilled a little, but everybody's got water on a nice frozen morning. So, I don't know what y'all do, but to cut down on ice, she's just riding Sylvie. Just to cut down on ice the best we can. I kind of know about what they drink every day, all the animals, and so I try to give them about that much water every day, so there's not as much ice to contend with. Come on, sis, let's go in. Did you get water in your boot? Oh, okay, well, leave it on. We'll take it off. Anybody want a 3-year-old? Just kidding. Calm down. All right, well, hurry up before your foot gets cold. It's like 20 degrees out here. Anyway, I know about how much water everything takes. And so I give them about that much, maybe just a hair bit more to cut down on ice. Make life a little easier for everybody. Let's head in. Are you ready? Everybody's cold. I'm cold. My hands are cold. She's helping me push the wagon. Doing a good job, sissy. Now you're pushing the wagon. Guys, if you have kids, get them involved. They're tougher than you think they are. They're probably tougher than you are, truth be told. You're old, and you know how to whine. And they're young and just learning. So they're probably tougher than you are, truth be told. If you don't believe me, watch them fall down. Watch how quick they get back up. Definitely tougher than you are. So, get him involved. It's good fun. This, guys, work together.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ow.
Luella, that porch is still slick.
Ow.
Yeah, you're okay. Get up.
My knee.
Yeah, you're all right. Let's go inside. So, take your boots off. All right, guys. Morning chores and however cold temperatures it is outside. Zoom down. There we go. I never did finish my video the other day, helping one another, right? So you got some of that with the deer processing. I told you guys earlier in this video, I'd had a little heart issue Sunday night. Some trouble that I used to have, that I haven't had trouble with in 6 or 7 years, that I kind of had some trouble with the other day, and really zapped my energy. But I'm feeling good today. Energy started coming back really last night. I had trouble sleeping last night. I was energetic enough, right? So this morning we are out and about. I had to go to the feed store, get some feed, and so I'm mixing feed this morning. I got Sylvie Dog out running around with me, helping me this morning. The girls are inside making cookies because 'tis the season to gain 30. No, that ain't right. 'Tis the season to have high blood sugar. No, that ain't right either. 'Tis the season for Christmas time, right? And so she's making cookies. We like to give cookies away at Christmas time as gifts. People seem to enjoy it. And so, helping one another, right? Now seems like a good time to talk about helping one another. Please start helping your friends, families, and neighbors, right? Even if it's just little things, right? Little acts of kindness, little. I had a lady one time at church, and this is not like bragging on me, it's just something that I want you to understand. I had a lady at church one time just talk about me smiling, how that brought joy, right? Just a smile on a bad day. And that made me realize in that moment how little things, right, how important they are. And so working together, helping each other out. I said this in a sermon the other Sunday night. Boy, when the Spirit's on you, you get bold, right? And so I said this. I'm a little more chicken to say it now. But Christmas time is coming. You want to know how you can help your family? Don't put so much pressure on them, right? Don't put so much pressure on them to be here or be there, be everywhere, right? Don't put pressure on them like they got to get this, that, and the other for everybody. Can I just be honest with you? This lifestyle that we're trying to live, this homesteading, whatever you want to call it, right, lifestyle that we want to live, we desire to live, we feel called to live, right? Even through my heart trouble, most of you know, right, I have testified of how God has healed me and taken care of me. The only time I've ever had trouble in the last 6 or 7 years is when I kind of got out of sort with God, and I questioned, right, are we supposed to be doing what we're doing right now? And I still feel like we are. And so we're still pressing on towards that mark. There's some other things maybe that I need to get took care of, but that ain't one of them right now, right? But that lifestyle, it makes you realize the things that are really important. So like my wife's making cookies in there. Could we go buy cookies? Sure. Could we give you a $10 gift card? Sure. Could we go and get you a toy or your kids a toy that they're probably never going to play with, right? Oh, Christmas morning, kids open up all these presents and there's all these gifts, and most of them, like, gifts aren't a bad thing. That's not what I'm saying. But, man, when they have so many and they have so many toys and they don't even know, like, they don't even appreciate, right? Who cares about the last toy? It's on to the next present. It's on to the next gift. That's heartbreaking to me. I don't think we're doing our kids any favors by getting them everything in Walmart, right? I don't think we're doing our kids any favors. Really, honestly, now it's going to sting a little bit, but it's the truth, I believe. I believe this to be true. I wouldn't say it if I didn't. Really, honestly, I think most of that stuff we get is really for ourselves. We say it's for the kids, right? We say it's to bring joy and happiness to other people, but most of the time, I think really truthfully, we're just trying to satisfy ourselves, trying to make ourselves happy, right? Because we think, man, if they get this and they get that, then they'll really love me, or maybe, that you want to see the joy on their face, and you think that all the toys and all that stuff's what will give them joy. but all of that stuff's just temporary, right? All of that stuff's just for a little while. And so this holiday season, if you really want to help somebody, take the time to make them a little something, right? Take the time to give some time to them. Now, since I had my trouble the other night, 6 or 7 years ago, I wasn't preaching, I wasn't serving God, and we didn't really have a vast network of people that we knew, right? I was single at the time, wasn't married, no issues with all that stuff. But this time, people found out, right? Which is okay, I'm not mad about that, right? That's a good thing. I wanted people praying. I was in a bad way there for a little bit. I wanted people praying, but we've had so many people offer to help, right? So many people, anything you can do, right? One guy said, "Look, I got a bunch of boys. I can put them to work, right? Tell us what you need us to do." My wife has took in like carrying firewood and stuff the last few days. I'm feeling better now, so I've been doing it some too. But Luella, right? She's like, "I need to go outside and help Daddy with the feed." Good friends of ours, right? We had our hot water heater go out right about the same time, and so I was trying to change out the hot water heater, and it was a mess. And some friends of ours was offering to help with that, and all of the people that we have had offer to help through this. Guys, that's really, I'm trying not to cry. Don't cry on camera. It's not manly. Men don't cry, right? No, I'm just kidding. Men ought to cry every once in a while. But I'm really thankful for all the people, cousins and uncles, people that have reached out and just been like, man, if you guys need anything, right? My dad, right? If you need any help. My mom, right? She was like, listen, anything you guys need. Melissa's mom, right? Melissa's mom felt bad because she is sick right now and she can't do a whole lot. She shouldn't be doing a whole lot. She's trying to get healed back up. So, guys, it is amazing to just get in and work together, right? People from the church texting me, messaging me, asking how I'm doing, wanting to know if there's anything they can do to help, right? Those are good things. And I encourage you, help each other out this time of year. That'd be a lot bigger gift and a lot more meaningful than the new thing off the shelf. Truthfully, it'd mean a lot more. So, even good friends of ours down the road that we was processing them deer with, real good friends. In fact, I would consider them family. Are my kid, Luella, she calls some of them family, right? So I would consider them. How many of you grew up with like aunts and uncles and cousins that you realize maybe weren't actually like, I had an aunt, most of you around here, this area will know her. Aunt Dicey, right, she's passed away now. I couldn't believe it when I found out like she wasn't like blood aunt, but everyone called her Aunt Dicey. She was my Aunt Dicey as far as I knew. Guys, when we was processing them deer, we was talking and we said, listen, I don't even know too many people I could call up around this area, right? That would. Now I know people that would come if I called them, right? That's not it, but like people that I know that know how to do that, right? But we got together and we went to work and it was a good thing, right? And we visited and we talked and I don't think we even picked up our cell phones. Crazy, didn't even pick up our cell phones. We just took that time. So I want you guys to consider a little bit that today. When you think about Christmas time and you want to think about what to give people or what you can do for people to bless them, right? I want you to think outside the box a little bit. So this lifestyle we're trying to live, a whole bedroom full of toys that my kid ain't gonna play with, right? This is going to sound crazy, but it's almost more of a burden, right? Because it's something else that we have to take care of, and it's something else that we're going to have to filter through, and my kids need toys. I get that. I'm not anti-toy. That's not what I'm saying. But, man, Luella, my daughter, right, she would rather be outside feeding animals. She would rather be fishing or hunting or going to do something like that, exploring, looking for mushrooms and looking for greens. She would rather be doing that kind of stuff than playing with her toys. And now on a rainy, nasty day, right, she's inside playing. Right now she's helping her mama make cookies, sitting on the counter and having a good time. And so, really think about it, right? We've gotten away from what's useful and what's needful into this lifestyle of, gotta have everything. And it's really not helping our kids none. I don't believe anyway. Now, I'm just one humble hillbilly's opinion, right? And most of you watching this are probably really going to snarl your nose and be like, he's just being a Grinch and he's a typical guy that doesn't want to spend money on stuff like that. But listen, I've been there, right? Where it just wasn't a big deal, right? Go buy it, it'll be okay. And I don't believe it was helpful. I don't. I believe it was harmful, actually. And so as we go along today and we try to feed our rabbits, I'm going to put a new feeder on. We'll talk a little bit more, but I want to show you guys that. I realized the other day doing my deer video, I probably don't show you guys enough of the process, right? I do more like I get it done and then I talk about it, which is fine, I guess, but it wouldn't be as interesting if I was watching. I'd be like, all right, dude, show me how you did that, right? So I'm going to set you guys down. I'm going to mix some feed and I'll show you guys that. So I'm pretty sure that I've shown this before, but I buy crumble and scratch feed and then I mix it in this tub and I feed it in a gravity feeder to the chickens. And they seem to love it. It seems to work good for us. There's not a lot of waste that away. It just works good. And so we're going to mix up some feed today. Right, Sylvie girl? Are you camera shy? Yep, you camera shy. We'll mix up some feed and we will go from there this morning. Firewood full. So I've learned a lesson. You know, this thing here holds quite a bit of firewood for us. Like a week and a half. A week, 2 weeks, depending on the weather and how dry the wood is and all that good stuff. I've learned a lesson. That thing never runs out whenever life is gentle and nothing crazy is going on, right? It's always full then. It's whenever everything goes crazy and you're like, it's empty, right? So I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to add this to my chore list. And every morning, whenever we load the inside wheelbarrow that we store our wood in on the inside, I think that morning when I feed, I'll just go ahead and bring a couple wheelbarrows worth of wood up here so it's never really empty. I think maybe that would be wise, right? Most of you old timers are like, no joke, but I think that's what I'll do today. We got everybody fed, everybody watered. So now, we gotta change the feeder out. So I made some feeders when I first built this rabbit hutch, and they worked good and they served their purpose, but feeders from the feed store work better. So we are going to change out a feeder. Aunt Jemima, one of the ones that we have named, one of our big females, she tore the front off of my old wood feeder I built, and she is spilling more feed than she's eating. And so I figured these metal feeders, I'll show you kind of what we got here. So, right, something like that there. They're like a whopping $8 at the feed store. Probably find them cheaper on Amazon, truthfully. We still buy stuff on Amazon, don't get me wrong, but Amazon don't ask about my family. Amazon don't ask how my kids are when I buy something. So we try to get stuff what we can at the feed store. So we're going to change out Aunt Jemima's feeder, which already looking at it. I'm going to have to move a couple of feeders around. I'm going to try to find a place. I didn't bring my tripod out. Try to find a spot to set you guys down maybe, where you can halfway see. There you can halfway see maybe what's going on. These old feeders we just wire tied to the cage. But, like I said, it's time for them to go. Time for it to go. Untwist it here. Did a good job with that one. That is not going to be wide enough. Alright, so I want to show you guys something. See this feeder? See this feeder I got? See it? See it? See it? It is too wide. This would be a lot simpler with two people. It is too wide for the hole that's right here. Now, as you can tell, my homemade log rabbit hutch. It's got a crooked, quirky looking end piece on it there. And basically, that's all the width I got. But this feeder, see how they're different sized? Thinking maybe if I move that feeder here and put this bigger feeder there. I was gonna buy one like this, but they didn't have any today. So I had to get the bigger one. So let's try that. Let's see if that works. Set you guys back down. Kinda halfway, see, should have brought. Plan B, needs some wire cutters. You guys stay here, make sure none of the rabbits get out. You back there. Give you there, give you the big one. Hey, did you guys let any rabbits out? You better not have. They're all good. You guys did a great job. Look who gets a new feeder, Scarface. Yeah. So, I don't know how well you guys can see from there. I'll show you guys these clips here in a little bit. These feeders work real good and never really have much for issue. Every once in a while, they'll kind of knock one off. They just clip right back on and you're good to go. So, I reckon now would be a good time to show you. See this little clip right here? Clips right off. There we go, that's better. Alright, see a little clip here? You just push the feeder up on the wire, push the clip down, and you're good to go. Now everybody's got metal feeders. Even this medium size little feeder lasts them, shoot, 2, almost 3 days. This big feeder here lasts a while. Scarface got the big one, but she got babies too. So we'll show you guys the babies if you'll let us. I ain't messed with them because it's been so cold. I've just left the babies alone because it's been so cold. I didn't want to mess with their nest none. All right, feed it is. Brand new feeder, Scarface. Everyone's gonna think you're the favorite. Got a new feeder and it's big. Now, you keep having litters like you did and you'll be the favorite. Smokey. How's Smokey? Hey, Jack. Morning, Jack. There's you some feed. Butch. Butchie. Do some more feed. Everyone's got feed. What was that? Oh, one of the roosters. You guys want to see the babies? See what we can do. They're a couple weeks old now. 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old. I can't remember exactly now. That's part of my problem with these rabbits is everything's a fast turnaround. You guys was looking at the sky. How'd you guys like that view of them gray clouds up there? So, It's my trouble with these rabbits, right? So it's a quick turnaround, but I lose track. I've tried putting it in my phone, all kinds of stuff, and I just can't seem to remember. I'm gonna have to get me a calendar, I think, right? Something. I have to do something. Anyway, you guys wanna take a look at the baby rabbits? Oh, good mama. There you guys go. Look at them. Oh, so cute. Cuddled in there, snug as a bug in a rug. I don't even know how many there are. There was one dead one that was outside of the nest about a week ago, little bitty black thing. I'm guessing the runt. And the rest of them all look big and healthy. You know, get in there, mama. Make sure they're safe. So, now, I know what you were maybe thinking. How can you butcher them cute little things? Well, it's real simple. You just pop them in the head and, sorry, skin them out, flavor them up however you like to cook them. It's just part of it, guys. All animals are cute when they're babies. And your calf that you're eating, your cow that you're eating was once a cute little calf running around a field, right? Pig was the same way. Turkey, chicken, all of that stuff. You have to understand that's where food comes from. But as of right now, they're real cute looking, so they're fun to look at. Growing up fast, it won't be long they'll be out of this nest, running around. I want to say they're like 3 weeks old, maybe 2.5. We'll go with 2.5. But anyway, I want to show you guys these rabbits and finish up the helping each other series, or helping each series. I only do series on leaving Egypt, right? This is the homestead. This is the homestead channel. We're not doing series, right? Make sure you're helping each other out. Spend some time with your family, with your friends. Learn what it takes to help them, and truly help them. Sometimes helping is just listening, not offering advice, just keeping your mouth shut and your ears open. Sometimes helping is cutting firewood. Sometimes helping is cooking dinner for a family. Sometimes helping is making some cookies and dropping it off. My wife makes homemade lye soap. If we ever give you some homemade lye soap, it's not because you stink. It's because we love you. But no, seriously, it's good for poison ivy and all kinds of things. Good to shower. We don't use any other soap anymore. Just that homemade soap my wife makes works real good. Learn what it takes to truly help somebody and work together. You can learn so much from one another. There's a lot of things I don't know how to do, and there's a lot of things that you may know how to do. And maybe you can teach me exactly what it is I need to do, and we can learn from each other. And then if I'm ever in a bad way, you can help me, and if you're ever in a bad way, I can help you. It's kind of how it works around here. So, let's see. I have no idea where Sylvie has run off to. I'm thinking she may have got bread the other day. Sylvie! Sylvie, girl. Sylvie! Where'd you run off to? Sylvie! Sylvie! Come here, girl. Man, she took off. Sylvie! Come on! I about fell down. Sylvie! Come here, girl! Pin up! I let her out, trying to keep her from escaping. And she flat took off on us. Sylvie! 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 Come here, girl! I'm gonna shoot that dog. Just kidding. Everybody calm down. I'm not gonna shoot the dog yet. Sylvie! Come here! I hear her. Sylvie, come on. Come on, Sylvie. Come on, girl. Here she comes to save the day. Pin up. Atta girl. Where was you off to this time? Visiting your boyfriend? Haha. So I don't know much about dogs. But I know we ain't had her fixed. Because the plan was to breed her in the long run. But she come back the other day with a wet spot on her forehead. And I know that male dogs will lick up there. So I'm guessing we're going to have pups one of these days. I have no idea what kind of dog she even bred to. So if you watch my videos and you want a half Weimaraner, half whatever she's bred to, they'll probably be the big price of free if you ever want one. Like and subscribe to our page. Hi, Sylvie girl. Yeah. Like and subscribe to our page if you like the content, and we will keep trying to pump out the videos. I think I got my chip fixed now. We're going to shoot for somewhere around 2 videos a week on the Homestead page, 1 video a week on the Bible teaching Leaving Egypt page. That one takes a lot more study, right? I'm studying hours upon hours to put content out, and so I can usually only do 1 a week. Plus, our Crossroads Facebook page, the church that I pastor, we put out videos on it, and that takes some time. Also, and so I think that's about all that we'll be able to produce for a while. But anyway, I want to let you guys know, look up Leaving Egypt too, Bible teaching page that we have on YouTube. Check us out, look us up. If you like the stuff, like I said, like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We love talking to you guys. Love hearing from you guys, and so hopefully we can all learn from each other along the way. We'll talk to you guys later.